Alright, this is going to be a short video on the history of the television title or world television title. When the belt started out, it was the television title. This is one of the earliest examples I could find of the way the belt looked. Again, I think this was actually I actually had an extra plate on each side than what this one does, but this is what I could see, so this is what I made from the pictures that I could get. The NWA was one of the first ones to start with the television title. This title right here was replaced by this belt right here, which is one that I've showed several times. This belt was held by people like Dusty Rhodes, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson. Sting actually held this title. This was the first title that he held in the NWA. Steve Austin, when he was stunning Steve Austin before he became Stone Cold Steve Austin, he actually wore this design. During this time, it was called the Television Championship, and when Dusty Rhodes was holding it, they actually changed it and it became the World Television Championship. The actual banner never changed. The belt was the same, but they just called it the World Television Champion instead of the Television Champion. Jim Crockett was bought out by Ted Turner and renamed WCW, and this was the next television title belt that they had. This design was also worn by people like Arn Anderson, William Regal, Larry Zbyszko. I actually like this title design. It's kind of one of the more different title designs they had at the time. It was actually a pretty nice looking belt. Later on, World Championship Wrestling changed it again into this, which to me is kind of a cross between the big gold belt and the red and silver television title. It's got some of the same aspects to it. But this title stayed around right up until the end, right before the end of the WCW run. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash actually threw this title in the trash can, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan got it out and said he was the television champion for a little while, and then it just kind of faded away. But this is just a brief history on this belt. If you like the content, just like, subscribe, hit that notification. Check us out at DIY Wrestling Belts 101. We've got a lot of different videos up on title belts like this, how to make belts out of various materials. These are the wall hang belts. They're not the aluminum belts, but you can see how to make these and the aluminum belts. We got videos coming up to show more how to do this one. We're actually going to do the NWA World Tag Team titles like this in the wall hang version. So be looking for those videos. Thanks, and God bless.